Hi everyone, it is my joy to announce that our full software engineering program is now fully available and you can apply for the scholarships starting right from today. Yeah, we have fully opened our software engineering scholarship application. So if you want to become a full software engineer, now note that this is a long 12 months to 14 months track program. This is not web development, this is not front end, this is not back end. This is a combination of a lot of things. So what do I mean? First, you start off by learning what computer science is. So you get introduced to the world of computer science, right? The science behind computational technology, as it were. Then you get introduced to the mathematics that power data structures and algorithm. You're talking of computational organization architecture, linear algebra for computing, all of the mathematics you can think of doing. So we have roughly about 200 lectures on mathematics for software engineering. Then you get introduced to Python for just introductory, high-level introduction to computer software engineering. Again, this is not a web development course. This is a full software engineering course. Now, after that phase, we move on to the next phase where you get to start learning data structures and algorithms. So after you have been trained on that, you begin web development. Front end, you do your front end stack. Once you are done, we move on to the back end stack. Once you are done, we do a main stack, which is a combination of front end and back end. Then once you are done, you build projects and deploy live to live product. Right now, in deploying this, you are going to be trained on cloud deployment, DevOps operation. You also be taught software security engineering, which is more like cybersecurity for software development. You are going to be taught on OWASP framework. You're going to be taught on VAPT, right, which is vulnerability testing and the likes. So you are going to be learning a lot. You're also going to be learning full project management and SDLC, which is software development lifecycle for software engineering. So it's more like you are coming to learn everything that an entire tech department does in a startup. So why are we doing this? We're in the era of AI, right? And one of the things that would help the next generation of software engineers stand out is the ability to not just know how to build front-end development, front-end projects or back-end projects, but the ability to also fit into teams that are building complex architecture, right? You're also going to be learning a bit of machine learning, not a bit, you're going to be doing machine learning actually, because you're in the AI era. So that is why we'll first introduce you to Python, then walk you through a whole full process of building, then take you back to machine learning. So at this point, you have moved from understanding computer science into understanding computational organization architecture, into understanding basic Python. That you are brought back to design and development, front end and back end. Then you are now moved into data structures and algorithm. Then you are moved into deployment. Now you now understand the full ecosystem of what it means to like build software solutions. And at every level, you are going to be building a product. Yes, at every level. When you learn front end, you will build. When you learn back end, you will build. When you are learning, you will still be building micro features. So yes, this is a full intense program. So you have senior software engineers both in front end and in back end as your mentor. So this is a combination of self-paced, on-demand learning and live tutoring, also with community and group peer-to-peer mentoring. This is going to be the next prior to now, our GRC program, which is our cybersecurity compliance program, used to be our very rugged course. But right now we feel and we think and we know that this is going to be the most, we wouldn't want to say difficult, we want to say the most challenging program that the Inegben Academy has been able to develop so far. We use our own curriculum, which is global standard. When I mean global standard, I mean it meets and even beats some of the top world universities' curriculum in software engineering. So once you are coming in, know that this is not a grant for place, which means once you are given a task and assignment, you have a project to build. If you don't submit on time, you are out of the program. If you miss deadlines, you are out of the program. At Inegben Academy, I am sorry, it's not an excuse for rules and regulation that you were given. Compliance is our watchword. Maybe because compliance was is the program that majorly brought us out. So here you have to be compliant. So if you know you are the type that wants to learn and do things your way, please don't bother applying. We are saying this now in the application video so that you don't come in and think we are rude or we have pride. Don't bother applying if you like to do things your way. If you don't do things the way it has been structured, no matter who you are, wherever part of the world you are journeying from, whatever pedigree you've attained in the software field, we will kick you out. Yes, no apology in that line. We've been building this curriculum and this program for the last 1 year. It has taken us 1 year. We've had to submit it to software engineers to review. We are talking of software engineers who have gone on to build products that have done over 100 million, right? We are talking of software engineers who have built solutions both in Africa and across the world. We are talking of software engineers who are MBA holders, who have done multiple programs and have built multiple solutions. We are talking of software engineers that have built federal government levels enterprise solutions. We are talking of software engineers who have worked with some of the biggest companies across multiple continents. So if you are coming in to learn, you should be able to roll up your sleeves and get your hands dirty. This is not that program where you come in to watch videos, to mark complete, collect certification, and get out of 3 months. No, we don't offer you shortcut to success at Inegben Academy. This is a 1 year plus program. If you know you can't commit to the next 1 year, at least 3 hours every day, please don't apply. Again, if you can't commit at least 3 hours for 5 days for the next 1 year, please don't bother applying. Now, if you know you are ready to commit at least 3 hours for the next 5 days, for the next 12 months minimum, then you can apply. See you if you are selected. Again, this is going to be very rigorous. So the reason why you're applying, why you want to learn, and what you want to do after now, put it in your reason for applying. In our GRC program, we had about 2,700 plus application eventually. We admitted about 1,743. We then 800 made it to the onboarding stage. Reason why you're applying matters to us. We will read every application. When we mean we will read, we mean we will read every application to the core. While you're applying, we'll check your LinkedIn out. So if you don't have a LinkedIn, don't put dash in the LinkedIn form. Go and create your LinkedIn account and set it up before you come back and apply. We will check out your LinkedIn, we will read your bio, we will check your DP, we will check what you are currently doing as a job. If you lie to us, we'll go and verify. So yes, we have that time to waste on reading every single application. No, we are not automating it. There is no AI that is scanning your application. We will read it. We have the time. You can call us jobless, but we have the time. So if you know you are ready to come in and give your all, then apply. Peace.